Hey guys, it's Zay here, and I know this isn't usually the kind of video you would normally see on my YouTube channel, but I feel as though I need to make this video because this might answer some questions and yeah, this is kind of a video idea I've had for or kind of an idea I've had for a while, and I think it's definitely more prevalent to talk about this now considering that there's some stuff that I had to kind of overcome for myself as a streamer and for the future of streaming. And it was some stuff that um, was kind of hard. I know it's not really making sense as to what I'm talking about, but maybe once I talk about what I want to, it'll start to make sense what I'm talking about. So if I like stutter or if I pause at certain times, bear with me, please. I'm going into this pretty much with no script. I'm kind of just saying this off the cuff, and yeah. So if I take pauses or I might sound funny talking, it's just because yeah, I'm going into this very unprepared. I'm just trying to speak from my mind, so bear with me here. So if you're wondering what it is, I'm like with the title of this video and such, um, reason why you're probably wondering why the title of the video is the way it is because as of recent, I took a break during Thanksgiving, a week off from streaming, and I also took part of this week off. At the time I'm recording this, it's December 4th. Um, you guys might be wondering why it is I am kind of taking a break from streaming at the moment, or why I'm just haven't really, I felt like hesitant to return. It's because over the course of me being gone, um, I kind of lost myself in the sense of that I kind of, I guess you can say I almost kind of forgot the importance of, or, and like the importance and the overall reason as to why I began streaming 4 years ago, back in 2020 of October. Um, yeah, if you're wondering what I mean by that, it's because you know, I've been speedrunning IW Zombies now for almost 4 years. I've been streaming for 4 years. I've almost been speedrunning for 4 years. January of 2025 will make it officially 4 years. But I've been doing these IW speedruns for quite some time now, and it's always nice seeing other people also do speedruns for IW Zombies. Over the course of the years, I have seen more players pick up the game and speedrun, and it's overall like really, really heartwarming to see, and it's really nice to see. And I like I have the utmost respect to other people that want to pick up this game, run this game, and actually accomplish some really good times. And there's been some people I have never heard before accomplish some really amazing times for the Easter egg speedruns for IW Zombies. And overall, it's really nice to see. And it's really, really nice because, for the game not being as loved as other Call of Duty zombie games, it's nice to see other people giving this game a chance. And I want to make that very clear. And I also want to make clear that I do not want to discredit anybody that puts time into the game. Probably not as much as I do, but just in general, just anybody taking time to put time into the speed runs, it's like I have the utmost respect for them, and I want that to be understood. Okay, I just really want that to be understood. So, you know, over the course of my 1 week break that I took during Thanksgiving, um, I made the unfortunate mistake of kind of, doing some research and going through YouTube and, seeing some other runners. I will not say names here because there's no need to. Um, but I will say that I have seen some other runners in the community just, I guess you can say, outperform me. And I don't know. It's weird, and it's something about myself that I've kind of realized, and it's also something that I've semi struggled with in the past when I picked up this game. It's just the feeling hasn't. It's more so recently that feeling has got more intense. But for me, when I see others doing, you know, outperforming me or doing better than me, um, it starts to make me question um my relevancy as a streamer, and it makes me worried for the future. If I'm being very being genuine and being honest here. It makes me scared almost, because something I don't want to have happen is become irrelevant. And I worry that, I understand with time, people go their separate ways, people got lives, and people start a family, go to school, start a new job, and it's part of life and it happens. But it's still like that little voice in my head that still gets very scared about one day just becoming irrelevant and non-existent. Um, it's very, it's a bit embarrassing to admit. But as someone that has dreams of, you know, um, I've grew up watching Twitch streamers and speedrunning since I was 13 years old. I'm now 25. And that's something I've always just grown up watching, and I've always been just attached to that idea of, it'd be really cool to be a content creator one day, and so in 2020, when the whole world was, unfortunately going through a pandemic, I just told myself I'm going to give it a try and do it, and that's where, 4 years later, here I am. But still, it's really weird to admit, but I can't help sometimes but see when other people are outperforming me. It makes me wonder if people will, eventually lose interest, or if people will, like, not think I'm like relevant anymore because, like, I just can't perform the same as others. And I know it's a really stupid, and I at the time I'm recording this, um, I'm in a lot better spot now in my head than I was yesterday, because yeah, I know that mentality is really stupid to think and really silly. Um and I understand that now, that it's very silly to think that way, because no matter what, and I've witnessed this over the course of my time, is that I've seen the viewers and seen the people in my stream that, have been loyal and have been there for so many years. And that in itself speaks for itself, and that is something I shouldn't ever lose sight of, but it's still a genuine worry I have, and it's something that's been troubling me lately, because I just want to put on the best performance for you guys and be the best person that I could be it with anything that I stream. And it's feel like at times when I think it's especially when I go for these world record speedruns, feel like there's a lot of pressure in the back of my head, because it's like, I feel like if I can't accomplish these amazing goals of mine and somebody else does it before me, I just tends to get to those worries. And I don't want to get into it, but I think the reason why I have this mentality is, not to get into detail, because I'm not going to trauma dump. This is not the place to do it. And I'm not comfortable doing that, but it may stem from something that, some events that happened in my childhood. And I'm not looking for a pity party here. It's unfortunate, like, people experience things, it's life, but it probably does stem from something from my childhood, and the reason why, I sometimes think the way that I do, in terms of, like, perfectionism and, trying to just be the best at whatever hobby or whatever it is I set my eyes on. And I know it's not healthy. It's not a healthy mentality to have. But it is something that is a part of me, and it's something I've been dealing with. I've been trying to get better with it. I think it's just when, like I said, when I'm going for these world record speedruns, I kind of lose sight, and I lose sight, and I lose sight of the overall purpose as to like why I even began streaming in the first place, because my mentality and my mindset isn't to do these speedruns for solely going for world records. That might be somebody else's mentality, but it's not mine. For me, I've been doing the IW speedruns for almost 4 years, and the whole point of why I wanted to get into speedrunning the game, and the reason why I've been doing it for so long and consistent with it for so long, is because the entire aspect of speedrunning is something I've enjoyed for over 10 years. Like I said, since I was 13. I don't want to go in circles, but just the overall idea of speedrunning is something that I have been attached to for so many years. And so, I cannot lose sight of that. I do it because I enjoy it. I don't do this because I want to go for world record, because I want to be the best. It's like I want to do it because it's fun and I enjoy doing it. And, if people want to, support me, follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and watch the live streams and support me and cheer me on, then that I appreciate all of the support I get, And it's important that I can't lose sight of that. I feel like when these talks of like, when people ask me about going for world record and because lately this year I think what's part of like why I lost myself as well and why it didn't help is the fact that with the super Easter egg speedruns that I've been doing so much this year, and setting the world record for that constantly, I think around that time I was just, and it's kind of stemmed to where I am now, where I kind of got lost and I kind of felt like I had a lot on my plate, and that was expected of me because of how much time. And it's a really, really, really stupid mentality to have, because a lot of the battles that I've been doing have been with myself, and I am someone that overthinks a lot. And people that have watched my streams, and even my closest friends that also watch my streams, know that I'm like this. I'm not someone that hates myself or doesn't love myself. I do, but I do have like, if that was one thing about me I could change, I wish it was that. But I've lived with it for so long. It's just how I am. And I think it's also just because I want to be a people's pleaser at the end of the day. It's hard because I know as a streamer, not even as a streamer, just in general, no matter what kind of person you are, it's hard to please everybody. You can't please everybody. It's people will have their reasons for not liking you, or it's their loss at the end of the day. And I understand that, and trust me, with time I understand that. I understand that, and I have to remind myself that at times that I can't. And with live streaming and doing the IW speedruns, it's something that I have to remind myself, because it's like I sometimes just get lost, and I get lost in the competition. I lose sight of why I stream. I lose sight of like the whole purpose of me streaming. The whole reason why I got into streaming 4 years ago is because 2020 was a very rough year for me, and just like it was for a lot of people out there, I'm sure it was, for some people more than others, but for 2020, it was a rough year for me, and I just wanted to feel like I just wanted to try something that I've never done before. Fortunately, I wanted to give it a try and see where it went. And, over, like I said, over the last 4 years, it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself. I know I'm not the biggest streamer out there. I don't know if I ever will be. And it's okay. It's okay if I'm not. I'm okay with that, and I'm accepting of that. But the fact that I have the audience that I have, even though I'm still very small, it's just to anybody that takes time out of their day to watch my YouTube videos, to watch my live streams, my Twitch VODs. When I say it means a lot, guys, like I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, it really means a lot, because there are so many other content creators out there that are also amazing, and just the fact that you guys take time out of your day to watch me and support me, it really, really does. It means more to me than you guys could possibly imagine, It really does. And I just want to be real with you guys and crystal clear with you guys that that's how I feel. And with these thoughts, as opposed to, speed running and stuff like that, this has just been what's been plaguing my mind as of late. And I know it's really silly, and I'll get past this mentality. And like I said, yesterday, December 3rd, I was in a much rougher place, and it was so bad to the point where when I was actually in the middle of recording this, because I was going to record a video like this, but I got interrupted by my mom, because my mom had to talk with me and she had to snap me out of it, and that I was just very much in my head, and which of course I appreciate now. And I was very embarrassed when it happened, but I talked with her, and I feel a lot better now than I did yesterday. And I got to remember that what is important is I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun with what I'm doing. And as far as these speedruns that I do on IW Zombies, or be it any game that I want to speedrun, I'm not doing it for world record. My mentality is not to go for world record. But I have to remember, and you guys know that to anybody that watches me, in the past I have preached this. My mentality, and I cannot lose sight of this, my mentality as a streamer is that I need to enjoy what I'm doing. I need to have fun. I have the skills, and I'm capable of getting world record for some of these speedruns, but I have to remember it's not my goal. It's not my goal at the end of the day. If it happens, it happens. But I'm okay if it doesn't. And I need to remember that it is okay if I don't. Because no matter what, somebody, be it I have a small viewer base or a large viewer base, there will be people at the end of the day that support me. And I just cannot, it's important that I don't lose sight of that, because I have recently, and it put me in a place in my head that was not such a good place, and it's the reason why I've kind of taken a step back from streaming. But yeah, that's something I cannot lose sight of, and it's important that I remind myself that. And it's important. So I think that's everything I need to say, and it's everything I kind of wanted to get off my chest. It wasn't easy. Trust me, it took me a lot of retries of doing this. I know this video is going to be pretty lengthy. I don't know what video I'm going to have playing in the background, but to anybody that's been watching this video and you've gotten to this point, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I hope this maybe clears up some speculation of like why I haven't been around and everything like that. And I want to let you guys know that I am okay. I am okay, and I know that I will be okay. And yes, the saying, like, you could be your own worst enemy. I am an advocate of that saying, And it holds so true to me sometimes, but I have to just remember to, snap myself out of it, and it's not what it seems. But yeah, I'm doing okay, guys, and I will return to streaming very soon. I'm sorry about, last week during the week of Thanksgiving putting a stream schedule up, and for this week as well. I think for it's best for now to just let myself heal a bit more. That I will return to streaming probably the week beginning of December 9th going to the 15th. So give it a few more days and I will be back. I just need to let myself rest and let myself clear my head a bit more, because I'm still trying to process everything and process this mindset. So give me a little bit more time, be patient with me, and I promise I will be back very soon, guys. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And again, this is not the kind of video content I put on my channel, but it's okay to change pace. It's a change of pace, but I really appreciate every single one of you that support me and watch my streams. Thank you guys so much, and I promise that I will continue to do better, and I have a lot more plans for the future of my channel and for as long as I'm able to continue this dream of mine. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all soon. Take care.